You found the official CONvergence YouTube channel. So shiny.
You, my wonderful, amazing guests of honor, have a chance to say hi to the convention that loves you and maybe talk about one thing that you really enjoyed about CONvergence 2011. So I'm inviting you all up on stage, please.
They're so quiet.
Tap. I guess we will project. You don't have to talk for very long. Why don't we start with you, Liz?
Well, I gotta say that over the years I've had the opportunity of going to a lot of cons, and I will say, you guys know how to throw a hell of a party. I'm a little foggy today, but I don't think I can remember the last time that I had red Thai curry soup and PB&J at 3:30, shortly after having some green and red liquid on board the transporter of the USS Enterprise. You have something really special here in a con that I've never seen, and thank you for letting us, for being welcoming to us, and for letting us be a part of the experience. Thank you.
We threw off our tech a little bit with our slideshow, so I will now go alphabetically. So we will start with Jason Carter now. And the slide can change.
All I can say, well, I can say lots of things, but I'll start by saying, thank God they fixed the mic or found the mic. I obviously like the sound of my own voice so much I don't have one anymore. But thank you, all you wonderful people, for listening to me when I was moving in my microcosm world. But what a fantastic... Cut all that shit, Jason. What I want to say is, in all the convention whoring that I've done over the last 8 years since I did Babylon 5, and I've been around a few conventions, this convention has to be the best convention I have ever been to, ever! Shut up, otherwise I'll say forever. You don't want to say forever. But you're all great. You're all so bloody clever. I mean, horribly clever. I mean, you've got geeks. You get geeks at all convention. But you're kind of like uber geeks. You're super geeks. You're freaky beyond measure. What? Shut up?
I'm not sure what else you're going to say about it.
And I love you.
Con big, fire pretty. Thank all y'all for holding a giant thunderstorm, because I'm from California. We don't have weather, so I've actually viewed the entire Minnesota summer in 3 days experience as something that you cleverly put on just for me. So whoever you have running your climatology department, they alone have elevated this convention to a whole new height. Very sticky height. When I come back, I promise I've seen it. It's good. Really. But y'all were awesome. I've been to conventions all over the world, and I have to say I have never before been to a con that would in fact give me toast. Toast that should not be named. Some of that there was the color from beyond the toast in that room, and I am scarred for life. So thank you, CONvergence. Thank you,
Hi. I'm thrilled to still have my voice. This is so not usual for me. Usually by day 3 of CONvergence, I'm like, hi, how you doing? This is, I think, my 5th CONvergence. This is my first time as a guest of honor. It has been absolutely fantastic. To badly misquote the 10th Doctor, my God, you people know how to party. And on that note, remember the first rule of CONvergence: do not harsh the Swede. Thank you to Tana and to Jody, my liaisons. I have had a fantastic time, and you know I will be back. Mr. Cholan.
As someone who worked the registration desk at the first Minnesota Science Fiction Convention long ago in a galaxy far, far away, back then I was the Neil fan, and I hope I'm still a Neil fan in terms of enthusiasm and love of what I do and love of my interests and the things I've been lucky enough to work in. And just seeing this convention run by such enthusiastic volunteers, our wonderful guest liaisons, the people, the artists, who create Connie and the vocal artist too. And it is absolutely incredible. And I've gone on to be lucky enough to direct a lot of great famous actors from radio and television and films. And just to see the talent of that team doing the Lord of the Rings here, and just the acting ability of what a brilliant sketch. And this is, I hope every single person here knows, this is such a special convention. This is such a special group of people. And as a fan, I will be back here next year to see you all again.
I'll be the 4th one to say I go to a lot of conventions all over the place. And I hear a lot of talk about how fandom is dying and conventions are dying and the internet, among the many things the internet has murdered. The convention scene is one of them, and what I've learned at CONvergence is that's a load of crap. I am so encouraged and filled with optimism to see a convention that has increasing attendance, that's growing, that's wonderful and vibrant, and parties like, oh my God. You guys are the future of fandom, and I love it, and I want to be part of it. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to my guest liaison directors, Rules. I'll be back next year too.
Wow, thank you, everybody. This has been such an amazing weekend. It is obvious that this has been a true labor of love by everybody involved, all the organizers, all the volunteers, and all the con goers as well. I will be back next year because I already miss you guys. Yeah, I do. This is awesome. I've done many, many conventions, and this has blown me away. I do have one wish. And that is, there's a lot of love here. And there's not a lot of love out there. So please go home tonight, go to your hotel room tonight, and breathe like mad. Because honestly, people, the world needs you. Thank you.
This is my 3rd CONvergence, and it won't be the last. I've had a fantastic time. I particularly want to thank the incredible the directors and staff and volunteers, Jody, my liaison, Lex, and because I love you guys all so much, I just feel like torturing you. So 5 days!
I'm here, Jody. I'm backstage.
Okay, Brian.
Well, see, you know, this is my third time.
Go ahead.
This is my third time as a guest of honor at CONvergence, and every time I walk out on that stage, I wear the cone of shame, or I get a pie in my face, or I lose at vilification tennis. I'm a serious author, and I'm tired of being the punchline all the time. So I'd just like to deliver my thank you from back here, if that's okay. Thank you, CONvergence. As a three-time guest of honor, I have to tell you, there are other conventions, and then there is CONvergence. You are awesome. I would love to come back next year for a fourth time as guest of honor, if you'll have me.
I'm sorry, Brian, but it just won't work next year. You don't have the genetic requirements that we'll have for our guests next year.
I think I've got that covered.
He does appear to have nice legs.
Thank you, guys.